First of all, my apologies to the company because they keep saying their name wrong. It is called Eco Worthy, not Echo. And throughout this, I kept saying Echo. It is Eco Worthy out of the UK. Eco Worthy. Great company. Remember Eco. I wanted to do a video and thank you guys. I know some of you have asked me to post just so you know I'm okay. I don't know if my family will ever be okay, but we're trying. I wanted to post a little bit. I don't remember what I said earlier, so if it's a repeat, I'm sorry. And I didn't look at my past videos to see kind of where I let off. And what I've been doing. So to recap, since the accident, I really haven't been out on the road much. I spent a couple months at my daughter's, getting the new van, healing, went to Ohio, camp hosted, and was back in Iowa. January, I went to Texas, and got a devastating call, and spent till August, I think, in Iowa. Went back, camp hosted. In that meantime, I did go to Kentucky. Our family met there. One of my granddaughters hit nationals for archery her first year, yay. And I did go to North Carolina. My grandson graduated from Army boot camp, so he's now a soldier. So keep him in your prayers. And then I went back and camp host. I guess no, in May I went back to Ohio and left from there to go to these events with my grandkids. Spent some time in Tennessee with my daughter in between, and then went up to Wisconsin late October. A friend helped me build my bed and do some things in the van. He installed the generator for me after I purchased it. And I spent Thanksgiving in Iowa, and then come down. My daughter really wanted me to be with her on Christmas, and I had not spent holidays with her forever in Tennessee, so I come down. In the meantime, I was on the road a little bit, and I'm going back out on the road once I leave here. It looks different than it used to be, but that's okay. So it's been different, a way of me traveling. I'm sorry, keep jumping around. I'm trying to get something back. I don't know. It's just hard to explain. I won't go into the circumstances and what happened. I don't know if I ever will let you guys know. It's just too devastating to talk about. So, the solar, I want to get it put up on my roof once I can find somebody that can do it and make sure that it's going to stay up there and stay good. It would help to have it up there. I got it stored under my bed mattress right now. And then I can drag it out when I'm boondocking in a place that I can and not plugged in. I have spent a lot of time plugged in. Too much time. I've been mooch docking a lot. Other than that, the company that I found for the solar was Eco Worthy. They are not a Ukrainian, UK, United Kingdom company. 120 watt panel. Plus they shipped it to me, and I got it within 2 weeks, was like $110. They really underpriced American prices. And the quality was really good. They're just a startup company, I think. But EcoWorthy, I am so impressed with the quality of that. I used it for a month solid. Hooked it to the side of my van when I was in Texas. And it worked beautifully. So if you know somebody that's looking for solar, EcoWorthy is the company. I really wish I could afford to buy like a 300 watt panel and more products from them. Eventually I will be able to, I hope. EcoWorthy, great company, even though it's not American made. Most of our stuff's made in China, so we know this is good. It's made in United Kingdom. Highly recommend them. I have got the van pretty well put together. I'm getting pleased with the way it looks. I will try to get a tour of the van out in the next month. No promises. But I wanted to let you guys know that I'm out here on the road. And I am okay as I can be. That is it. I hope this new year finds you filled with peace and love and joy. And in the meantime, travel, explore, and pray to God. Which my solar sits here. Right now I'm plugged in at my daughter's for the holidays. My refrigerator stays plugged into that. And then when I'm driving, I plug my solar into the cigarette lighter. So the generator is a WEN, W-E-N, 3500. I got a really good deal on it on Marketplace because of a divorce. It only had 60 hours on it. I bought it primarily because a friend of mine's supposed to put a window air conditioner in the back window. I don't know if that's going to happen now, but we'll see. I've only used the generator like maybe 8 hours, and that's been just to charge my solar. So I thought I'd show you what I added to the beast. Got this basket carrier in October. The 2 little totes, which has some of my summer dresses in, some extra shoes. And I bought this WEN generator in September. I'll show you how it works. It does have a cover. I took the cover off so you guys could... It's fairly quiet. It does have the pull start, the electronic start, echo mode, cigarette lighter, USB, 2 plug-ins. And then the cover. Okay, so now I've got it on my side door. You can see it's held up by that one little carabiner. And it's set through the window. That's sitting in there. And I just checked it. It's coming in at 101 watts. I am so, yeah, I gotta take my trash. I'm so excited. And my solar generator, the part that stores the energy from the solar, has to be in the shade. So that's also going to be a concern of where to set that And I really don't want anybody walking off with that. This is a 500 watt. So it's pure sine wave. It is from Bluity. One thing I like about Bluity, you can use any panels with it. So that's a plus in my book. So right now I got sitting on my dash behind the solar panel. And then that cord, like I said, just runs through the window. And then my MC4. Now also you got to make sure you check your voltage. Mine can't go over 40 volts. This is 12 volt, optimal at 21. And you have to make sure you have the AWG. These are 8 gauge. So you don't want to go a lot smaller or a lot bigger. So those are all things to keep in mind. Do your research. If you're setting up solar, it's not that difficult. I didn't think. It's just a learning curve and paying attention to your voltage and your wattage. With that power bank, I can't go over 140 watt panel to keep it within a safe range. So 130 watt is just perfect. With the curve on the top, oh, there she is. It is a 130 watt flexible panel, monocrystalline. It weighs 4.1 pounds. And I did put a carabiner clippy because I can hook it to that rail when the sun is on the sides. So this came with an MC4 Y connector. So you can run them in series or parallel. So I ended up having to order a DC 7909, which is just the male and the female connectors. And then it runs into the back of my Bluity solar. And let's check our input. We are at 90. So I am getting better wattage. The last one was 100 watt. You'd go up to 80. This is 130. And the sun right now is not at the most optimal spot. So excited. It arrived. Do you want to see what I got? Okay, it's going to be crowded because I'm in my van. It was shipped to my daughter's house. I'm here till after the holiday. But I am so excited. Okay. It is a big, big, big flat box. Anybody got any ideas what I ordered? Okay. Here goes the first cut into the tape. And I know you guys really can't see a lot of what I'm doing. Like I said, it is crowded. Okay, where it came from. Nope, not China. It came from the UK. Wow, it's really packaged very, very well. Okay, let's see if I can figure out how to get this out. Okay, I think I'm going to have to turn it upside down. See, it says fragile. It is not as tall as I am. It's wider than I am. More than... Can you read those words? Oh, I hit my ceiling. Okay. Back in. Tilt. Can you hear my heater going? I'm plugged into my daughter's house to stay warm because it's cold here. Look at this. Oh, okay. That part is done. I know it's not the most professional unboxing, but when you live in a van, that's what you get. Okay. Hold on a minute. Okay, I had to throw that big piece of cardboard out of the van. Okay, and then there were some little plastic stoppers. You can't see them. They were kind of separating it from the back of the box. And then the corners have got these rigid plastic things for more protection. Have you figured out what I received yet? So let's pull those all off. And two more on the other side. Yay! Well, this is really packaged very, very well. I think the cardboard and all the package protection probably weighs more than the product itself. Okay, there's one of those little plastic stoppers. The other ones were broke. This one is not. So let's see if we can pry that off. Okay, I'll be right back. Well, that was a tough little puppy. Okay, so let's see if I can turn this so you can see it. Look at that. Anybody got to guess what it is? I'm sure you probably know. Oh, so excited. Let me throw out the rest of this cardboard. Well, here we are, and if you guessed 130 watt monocrystalline flexible panel with an MC4Y connector from the company Echo Worthy, which by the way has gotten great van life reviews. You guessed correctly. So this weighs 4 pounds. It's flexible. No, I'm not going to tape it on my roof of my van. I will just set it out when I am out and about. I'm thinking it's a couple of different ways because it comes with the little gamut holes. The MC4Y connector, I'm not sure exactly how that's going to be set up, so I'm going to have to read up on that. And it comes with this great little panel that shows, you know, the flexibility of it. So I'm going to have to read up. I know this... Oh, I don't have a barrel connector. Ooh, okay. Let me read up and I will be back to you. I might have to order a barrel connector. This is made so you can run these in series or in parallel. And that's why it comes with the MC4Y connector. Okay, so I've got to run to the city and pick up an MC4 barrel connector. It's no fault of EchoWorth. I got super excited and wasn't using my brain. So with the MC4Y connector, with the barrel connector I'm going to buy, which is 13 bucks, it'll slide right into here, and then the barrel will go down into my solar generator.